Hey y'all, it's August the 12th, 2016, and you might not know this to look at me. It's about 12:46 p.m. here in Big Spring, Texas. You might not know this to look at me right now, but at about 6 o'clock a.m. this morning, I had to go to the emergency room, y'all. I basically fell out. Like, here's what happened. I'm gonna try and keep it brief. I woke up at about 5:30 in the morning, and it felt like I was having a serious cramp on my left side, and my left side lower back. Serious one, like I tweaked a muscle real bad in my sleep or something. And so I was kind of concerned about that. I kind of woke up, sat up, drank some water, and tried to figure out what was going on right there. As I was trying to figure out what was going on right there, the pain grew more and more. I mean, a crippling type of pain. Couldn't breathe very good. Alright, so I went on the internet real quick and I was trying to see, okay, these are my symptoms. What could it be? And it threw out a few multiple things. I actually thought it was one, turned out to be one, and my guess was right. But at the time, I didn't know what was going on. This is a pain that I had never really experienced like that before. It was kind of a mystery to me. Alright, so that's happening. And then eventually, my lower left abdomen starts cramping up in the same way. Serious pains, like doubled over type stuff. What I did was I went to Tammy's place, knocked on her door. She was about up at that point. I said, man, you know, I'm trying to figure out what this is. It's got me. I can't sleep. Like, I can't think. I just started doubling over in pain right now. Maybe we could figure this out. And if we can't figure this out, maybe eventually go to the emergency room. And that's what we did. Right, but in my mind, you know, I was thinking over the possibilities. What could it possibly be? And, you know, I mean, in an extreme way, it could have been like a gallbladder thing, or maybe like something really bad has happened inside of me. All right. So I go to the emergency room about 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, before I finish that story, I want to explain this. All right. There's another long story, all right, that I'm not going to tell you right now, but basically, to keep it short and simple, I've been working my ass off, doing stuff, putting stuff together, have not been getting paid at all, basically. Hardly any kind of money, like no money, for a while now. All right, but I've been working my ass off with the promise that maybe there'll be a lot of money in the end. All right. What happened was this. I got off my diet. You may or may not know that I basically keep a diet that a lot of people find very strange. Alright, but I eat the same kind of stuff pretty much every day, and that keeps me all good. I got off the diet because I work at a restaurant, and also I had been running short on money. I mean, just no money, basically, for food and things. For the food that I tend to eat, could not afford to buy it, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to risk it. I'm off probiotics right now. Why? Because I couldn't afford to buy them at the particular time. Things like that. Alright, I've been working my ass off, completely dehydrating myself for the past, like, couple weeks. Alright, and so this amounted to, I just completely messed up yesterday, all of yesterday, by eating this food. Because here's the thing, I had a day off, right, and I like to exercise, so I went out running, dehydrated myself again real bad. Also, that gets my metabolism going, right, so I like to eat more when I've been exercising, right, it's just in my brain to do that, so I did that, and what I basically wound up eating was all sort of pastas, I guess, and meats and stuff, and whatever I could get a hold of that just happened to be in my possession, right, and I've been doing that just yesterday. And for the past couple weeks now, I have been kind of straying from my diet just because I didn't know when money was going to come in or not. You know, and I wasn't really capable of buying the stuff that I usually do buy to eat and stuff. Plus, I got stuff growing out in my garden and things. Alright. A lot of pasta and a lot of meat. Guess what? This morning at 5:30 in the morning, that caught up with me real fast. Now, you might wonder as to why that is. Why that is my digestion is not like most people's digestion. I have to tell you, being autistic, that's one of the, it's a big deal. In the world of autism is your digestion, right? And the reason is because it can drastically affect you. You don't digest as good as other people do, right? You just don't, right? You could be very physically fit, you can do whatever. You do not digest as good as most people do, usually, right? So I say that to say this, right? When I eat the type of foods that everyone, basically everyone, almost everyone, who I come across, they eat the same exact type of foods as what I was eating. When I eat that, for an extended period of time, I fall out. It's drastic. It's bad because I can't digest so good. And that's definitely, for the autism community, that's definitely something to think about. Because here's the thing about it. This morning, when I was falling out, I couldn't talk very much. I could only talk in like a couple of words. It was painful. It was very distracting. I was having trouble saying big words. Right? When your brain is occupied in such a way, it will cause you to not be able to talk so good. There's a lot of autistic people who do not talk so good. Right? And I'm not saying that they're doubled over in pain all the time. No, that's not the case. But their digestive system is always trying to keep up and to catch up, always. And so it does affect the brain when it comes to verbally expressing yourself or just doing other stuff. It will affect it to some extent. And that's why it's so important. Right? But to go even further, it's important for everybody when you think about it. Right? You may or may not want to admit this. It's a tribulation. We're under attack, basically, with our health. Right? Certain types of foods are displayed to us and put in our path to make our lives supposedly easy. And as it turns out, these foods basically don't lack very much nutrition to begin with and are exceptionally hard to digest. I'm talking about for anybody. You may not have the problems that I have to where if you eat this for a couple days, you're done. You're probably going to go to the ER. You may not have this problem, but the thing is, what I'm saying about it, I want to have you listen to me real quick. If you don't have autism, things like that. What I see all around me, this is Big Spring, Texas. You can come Google it. All right? Health problems. Everybody has health problems. Everybody. In fact, I'm probably one of the most healthiest people that I know, period. All day. All right, look at my skin. Shoot. It's golden brown. Very healthy. What you would call healthy. All these other people, they're falling out. But they're falling out over a long period of time. Why? Because their bodies are more capable of digesting the kind of, basically nutritional garbage that they're used to eating, that they're used to being supplied with. Right? So, in the end, it'll end up as all sort of diseases. There's not enough time in the day to name all the diseases, but for example, colon cancer. For example, most kind of cancers. For example, all sort of digestive issues, diverticulitis and diverticulosis and all sort of things like that. These are all long-term. Maybe you have extreme weight gain. You can't control it. These are all long-term symptoms of eating the stuff that I've been eating and that I know all y'all in Big Spring be eating. I can't speak for the entire world, man. I hope everybody out there, I gotta imagine some of my viewers out here know how to eat well. Alright? I plan to get some money and start eating. I have to eat the exact diet that I like to eat, that I've concocted, and I've mentioned it a couple times in videos. I might do another repeat video of what it is I eat and why it is I eat that. Alright? Because I know that there's autistic people out there who definitely improve if they can just somehow, get close to what it is that I like to eat, the way I like to take care of my digestive system. But at the same time, know that when you come down with all sort of cancers and things and diseases where, it's involving your digestive system. The thing is, what I'm trying to tell you is your digestive system is very important. Food is very important whether you're autistic or not. You're going to cause problems to yourself. Right? A lot of y'all going to be running around trying to deny reality, talking about, oh, how did I get like this? How did I get like this? How did I get this cancer? Oh, man, woe is me. Right? I like to eat candies and breads and meats all the time, and I think that that's good, right? And I think it's going to end up well for me. Now, it's not really going to end up well for you. In fact, it sure ain't going to end up well for me. I will die. It was bad pains. Real bad pains. And it was easy to kind of avoid all that if I just, I already got it figured out. I'm going to holler at y'all about it later, about some of the things that I do, and you could try some of your own type things. It's August the 12th, 2016.